What up, Goomers? It's your boy Aaron here. Welcome to episode 2 of the Halloween special. And for those of you who have not seen episode 1, you'll find the link in the description below. So today is all about the British Freddy Krueger killer, Daniel Gonzalez. This video contains dark subject matter, violence, and gruesome imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. Throughout his childhood, Gonzalez's family has always seen him as a dark and troubled boy, and his mother has always known that he's needed help. And it wasn't until he was 17 that he finally started to get the help that he needed. Honestly, they should have started as soon as possible, but I guess better late than never. And even when he actually started to get the help that he needed, the professionals weren't even taking him seriously. And his poor mother resorted to writing letters to her MP asking for help because nobody was giving her what she needed. And she even wrote down, rhetorically, does my son need to go out and commit murder to actually get some help? So by the time he was 24, his life fell to pieces even more than what it already was. He was unemployed, he became bored, started abusing drugs, and then all he really did was just watch his favorite horror movies. So I just want to put it out there. I'm not saying that comics, anime, movies, or video games are responsible for any violence. This man was mentally ill, like so many other violent offenders. He was receiving poor mental care, so he was very unstable, and he was on drugs. So you mix that all together with the fact that he's unemployed and bored, and you got the perfect cocktail for disaster. So now, with all of this newfound time and energy, he's putting it into idolizing his two favorite serial killers, Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. So on September 15th in 2004, he threatened and physically attacked an elderly couple that were just out walking their dog, minding their own business. So fortunately, they were able to fight him off. They were injured, but at least they got away alive. And later that same night, with a hockey mask on, he killed a 76-year-old lady. 2 days later, he traveled north of London, and at 5:30 a.m., he had fatally stabbed a 46-year-old man with a pair of knives that he had stolen in the face, neck, and torso. And then, he's not even done yet, because on that same day at 7 a.m., an hour and a half later, he actually broke into another man's house and started stabbing him too, until he was forced off and then he ran away. Yet again, on the same day, an hour later, at 8 a.m., he goes to Highgate, which is still north of London, and then murdered an elderly couple. At 12 p.m. that day, he was finally arrested after they found him running around an underground station naked and covered in blood. His trial went on for a long time, and he tried to plead insanity, but he was denied. And then in 2006, he was charged 6 consecutive life sentences. During his time in prison, he would actually terrify the other inmates by reenacting how he stabbed his victims. He would also physically attack and punch the officers, and then he was deemed a dangerous inmate. This guy tried to commit suicide by chewing into his arms to cut his arteries and veins. Oh. He even attacked his mother and grandmother when they came to visit him. He just pulled their hair and started wailing on them. Eventually, he was diagnosed in prison with paranoid schizophrenia and antisocial personality disorder. And in 2007, a whole year after he was charged with the 6 life sentences, he killed himself using a broken CD case. What a whirlwind. It's just crazy it took that long to stop this guy. On a lighter note, everybody, please be safe on your Halloween. Check your candies and have a Goomer day.